If you want to win gunfights like Kangkang, look no further. In this video, we're going to dissect some easy tips we got from Kangkang's footage to be able to give to you so you can use it in your own ranked games as well. Like most pros, Kangkang has an incredibly high fight IQ, which allows him to dissect and win gunfights on the fly quickly. Take this gunfight for example. Watch it back and let me know in the comments what you think he did really well to be able to win this, and then we'll break it down afterwards.
Two side. One close left, one guys.
Feet faster.
One enemy remaining.
3. That hurt.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? But what I want to draw particular attention to is his composure in the 1v1. His ability to stay calm, cool, and collected and make the right decisions separates him from so many different players in Valorant. After expertly using his utility to isolate 2 1v1s, Kangkang is left in now a 1v1 situation with 2 active cloudbursts. So what does he do? He throws the cloudburst straight down into his feet. Now, one of the biggest things that changed my perspective on how to play tactical shooters was this one saying: the path to victory is through the eyes of the opponent. I want you to think about this cloudburst for a second and put yourself in the shoes of the opponent. What would you do if you saw this cloudburst? What would you think? When Kangkang puts this smoke down, it creates 2 particular angles that could be an automatic threat, swinging either from wine or from the A main entrance. Kangkang knows this and puts the opponent in a disadvantage, unknowing of where Kangkang could be or peek from. As we've talked about several times in previous videos, aim and success in a gunfight is based on really good crosshair placement. With Kangkang putting a smoke down, it makes it incredibly difficult and also a guessing game for the opponent. Will he be left or will he be right? It's important when choosing angles to defend from to take advantage of this factor. This is the reason why I prefer to play from dice when I'm defending a site versus the generator angle, as it can be a little bit more awkward with less movement, but also makes it difficult in which angle you're going to peek from if you're the attacking side going into a site. Now, after Kangkang has a failed attempt on his first peek out in the 1v1, he does it again, placing a smoke down and creating that confusion in the opponent once more. This allows him to do something called fight resetting, which allows for Kangkang to again have an advantageous fight versus taking that 50-50 fight that most of us players will force on ourselves. Again, why take a coin flip when you can take a more advantageous peek or fight? Now you're probably looking at those 2 frags and saying, damn, how can I replicate that myself? One word: repetition. Back when I was competing, whenever I fought a particular angle that I struggled with, be it the catwalk angle we see here or the market angle that we see right afterwards, it was always important for me to go into a custom server afterward and practice peeking the angle religiously, pretty much till I was blue in the face, to the point where I really couldn't mess up the peek anymore. It was so ingrained through muscle memory. Hundreds of reps were done, and that was something that I would incorporate in my deathmatch practice, aim practice, and anything else I needed to do mechanically to keep myself up to par. This, without question, is something that Kangkang and other pro players are doing on a regular basis. Now let's talk about Repe Angles, specifically with an operator. If you watch my content regularly, you know that I don't like operators repeating the same angle twice. And this is because you're more often than not going to be pre-fired or one-tapping those spots, repeating it without utility or without clever movement. We'll take a look at how Kangkang deals with this particular fight. After he gets 1 kill towards mid, he will proceed by jump peeking to gain information before putting himself into harm's way. This will ultimately lead up to a second frag, knowing he has the information and the safety to be able to regress in position with the dash option. This further clearly emphasizes my importance about dealing with your own ego and not repeaking angles just because you see pros doing it. Clearly, there's evidence here that pros do things methodically and well thought out before just re-swinging. It's not as simple as just swing or be swung. It needs to be tactfully thought out so that you have the most advantage and most likelihood of success. Here's a fun bonus clip for jet mains. Notice how Kangkang, when jumping in the air, will always aim for the body, or at least have the intention of hitting 3 knives towards the chest. This is a far easier way to secure frags and also a great way to throw off crosshair placement from the opponents so you don't get instantly domed when peeking out with your knives. If you liked today's video, please leave a comment below. Your opinion matters on this channel. Let us know what you'd like us to cover next, and we'll make a video on it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon.